YouTube, what's going on, man? We're back with another video, man. I know I've been off and on with content, man, but today, as I can tell by the thumbnail and title, we are getting those bad boys put onto this bad boy, and these bad boys gonna be sitting right where those bad boys are. You know what I'm saying? But now, on a serious note, content will be dropping. We're gonna try to get what we can, and we are taking a trip very soon, but I gotta stack my bread up, so in order to take that trip, it will be a lot of downtime, but it'll be for the best, best situation. Y'all know how that goes. If you ain't got no money, you ain't gonna make nothing happen, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if I didn't update y'all, we got new grips on, got the lock-on grips. We really just got this throttle like dialed into the T. Like, I love it. We got the hot start installed. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Right there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm gonna put y'all on the time lapse, and we're gonna take these wheels off and hop in the car and head to our destination. So with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this video.
Feel like Caesar, trying to communicate for my people. You just man, but God created us equal.
All right, y'all. So it didn't take long to get everything off and everything that we needed. We took both of the old wheels off, and these gonna be the new wheels. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We're getting it done. Boy, this bike, boy, it done came a long way. You can see I kind of worked on the rust a little. I still got to work on it. But I didn't really do it so it could be super clean. I just did it to clean the rust parts. That way it looked some type of way. But we are going to have to go over with some type of spray or something. If I don't get it powder coated or something like that. But honestly, I'm thinking about doing something unique. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, we're going to work with the wheels and stuff, and we're going to give it a test ride today. But other than that, let me see what else we need to get. We need to get a kick starter bolt, and we also going to move the rear axle forward a little bit more. We're going to do that. We're going to get the kick starter bolt. I did extract the broken kick starter bolt, so it's able to go in there now. And we also need to do an oil change. Make sure y'all keep up with y'all oil changes. Oil filter need to get changed and everything. So we're gonna grab some supplies today, but I'm gonna catch y'all in a few seconds when we get to the shop. All right, y'all, so we back. We got the tires getting situated. They're gonna give me a call back once the tires are done, and we were supposed to come here and get the Kickstarter bolt or whatever, but apparently they don't have any. So what that means is we won't be getting the Kickstarter put on today, but we will. I might look around, see who got some, sitting around or whatever, and go from there. But with that being said, I'm gonna tap back in when I get back to the crib. All right, y'all, so right now we're doing a little oil change. We got the tire on, both of them. They both look good, but y'all know before we get to doing anything, we gotta get this oil off of the tire before we even try anything, But yeah, we just swapped the oil filter. Now we about to swap the oil. I got some 10W30 or 10W40 right there. And I got some right here, but I think I'm gonna use the rest of this because this like car oil, so yeah. But this time we're gonna make sure we fill it up, because usually it'd be like right here. Dang, it's windy as heck out here, yo. This thing pissing on me. But I usually have it like in between the first and the second line, as y'all can see. But this might be leaking oil and stuff, but not like a bad leak, just because. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, let this finish draining. It's done now. We only had like a little bit of shavings on here, like that one that's standing up, and this is some on the side. But other than that, I mean, it ain't nothing to the point where we gotta goddamn rebuild the top end or the bottom end, you know, the clutch and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this oil change, and I'm gonna catch y'all once we get it started back up, warmed up, and ready to ride. YouTube, we is back. Yesterday I ended off, we got the tires on. I was doing an oil change, and now today we are changing the brakes, man. Believe it or not, bro, I've been riding on brakes that are C's, bro. The only, like, you really got to put your foot down in order for these brakes to work. So what I mean is, this is how your brake's supposed to feel. Like, see how active it is? And look at this. I'm pressing it. It's not doing nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna fix that today. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. So, and also, I emptied the oil out. Bro, this is all that's in there. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be more in the tube or anything, but we're gonna have to make sure we get all this refilled. So y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all. So I don't know if I told you this, but we already got this on, the brake cylinder on, and we went to the store and got the bolt for the Kickstarter. Well, we kind of rigged it up. This not the right bolt, but it's gonna look right, you know what I'm saying? So we got a kickstart on. We not looking like no funky, you know what I'm saying? And now I need to get some oil, so I do have to make another trip real quick and get some DOT4 oil, DOT4 grade, the grade 4 oil, and bleed the brakes. So with that being said, I'll be right back. I can't ever do nothing right. And also, we can go ahead and, let me tell y'all. So look, I stripped the bolt that goes for my clutch, and yesterday I lost my brakes, my front brakes, and I don't think we're gonna ride with front brakes anyway. We might, depending on like how I feel, but we're gonna fix this and some more stuff. But I'll let y'all know everything else that I do once I get back. All right, so we back. I'm gonna start putting y'all on a time lapse, but we got the brake cylinder on and we bled it, but we got some other stuff going on, so I'm gonna give y'all a little rundown or whatever. I just put this bolt in for this, for the tail fender or whatever. Now what we gotta do is make sure we run a longer tube, oil vent tube, which is this. That way we can run it down the other side of the swing arm. We're gonna run it through here. That way the oil is leaking here instead of up here and getting on the tire, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, we got brake on. We got a vent tube for the gas cap. We got the Kickstarter on. We got to fix that bolt up there for my my clutch, and we might just throw the brake thing back on. And also I might just, since this is scraped up, I might just throw the OEM plate on and fill it up with some DOT brake fluid. But other than that, everything's looking good. Everything lining up well, and it's going great. So like I said, I'm gonna put y'all on a time lapse and we're gonna finish this video off.
Strap down, just throw whatever.
Let's go hard.
If I ain't love my mama, I would've dropped that nigga. Brought them phones and cars to chase, I had to block hot nigga. Got a B.I.B. down the road, they beat on shot my nigga. I was outside as a juvenile, shit, I was wildin'. I ain't tryna make her bad, any way I can. Tryna intervene with these green, cut his head. Them niggas think I'm green, they play with me, they gon' beat on blood. I ain't from the city, I'm from the country. For them boys, yeah. Pussy bug on throw a fit, hit dog, it's gon' holler. Raised by the X, I'm chopping heads this time around. I put this chain on because my daddy ain't believe this shit. Or push a bug on die, I swear he reach for this. I'm teaching, I'm on God. Taking trips to clear my head lately, I've been thinking my wall. And I can't lie to this mic, I set my vibes to it, boy. Man, them niggas full of spite, my mama raised me with real love. Stubborn niggas, so I probably die before I ask for some. Can't nobody ever say they gave me this. Can't nobody ever say they made me. Nigga think he taking this. Whole lot of blood, sweat and tears in this shit. It'll get real in this bitch, yeah. If I ain't love my mama, I would've tried that, nigga. Brought them phones and cars to chase, I had to block.
Alright, Ty, so we finally got it done. We got one of the chain links out. We scooted the axle forward to like the 3rd bar or whatever. So that should give us more torque. We put the vented nozzle on. We got our bolt in for our clutch. Brake we didn't fix yet, but that's okay. Cause I think I got a lever somewhere, but we got the brake right here. Or the screw right here for the brake. Let me put that up. And then also we got the oil vent tube right there. So we got a longer one to come all the way out here. I might have to throw another zip tie on here to make it, you know, stand like that, but it'll work for now. We also got the kickstarter on. So all in all, today was a success. We got everything completed that I wanted to get completed. I know I keep saying plastics are coming, but they are coming. Just been holding off on them because I wanted to see what I was going to do with this bike. So with that being said, it's another video. We out. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and stay active. Peace.